Email marketing. It's time to face the truth. This is not cheap spam or mindless product dumping. In a storm of advertising that numbs customers, email is a silent but razor-sharp weapon. But have you truly understood the power of email marketing? Or are you unknowingly destroying trust with outdated practices? If your emails are being ignored, the problem isn't the market. It's the way you communicate. How can every email you send not only be read, but truly resonate with the recipient? The answer begins with understanding the true essence of email marketing. Part 1. Email. Not just a tool, but a personal conversation. Email marketing is no longer the playground for grand campaigns. It's the starting point of deep personal relationships between brands and customers. Forget flashy layouts, colorful CTAs, or aggressive subject lines. Instead, think of your emails as personal messages, genuine conversations. In that mindset, each email becomes more than a message. It becomes part of a trust-building journey, a lasting relationship. This is the essential starting line. Stats show, for every dollar spent on email, businesses earn an average of $44. But why do some only make $5 while others surpass $100? The difference lies in approach. The best don't send emails, they send trust. They recognize that an email reader isn't just an address on a list, but a person with emotions, needs, and expectations. When email becomes a real bridge, profit flows naturally, consistently, and sustainably. Imagine opening an email that feels like a heartfelt message. No banner, no product, just an honest story about a recent experience. Would you delete it? Or keep reading? When a personal trainer sends a short story about conquering morning laziness, inviting the reader to try 5 minutes of change a day, reply rates triple. Because people connect with people, not HTML, not perfect layouts. Part 2. Kill the design. Why simpler emails work better. One of the most common mistakes in email marketing is trying to make emails look like glossy magazine ads. Visually stunning, image-heavy, complex designs may seem professional, but they're a double-edged sword. Emails that look like advertisements instantly trigger suspicion in recipients. Gmail filters react the same way, shunting them to promotions or worse, spam. You don't want your message buried where no one reads it. People don't subscribe to your emails for the design. They seek connection, guidance, and practical solutions. Flashy interfaces can dilute authenticity. In contrast, a plain text email with just one link often bypasses filters and triggers real interaction. This is more than a tactic, it's a mindset. Simplify to amplify. Drop the design, keep the message, the emotion, the human touch. A soft skills training company used to send slide deck style emails weekly, complete with infographics, videos, and links. Over 3 months, open rates dropped sharply. They switched to a short personal story about a student almost giving up and pushing through. No images, just text. The effect was immediate. 48% more opens, double the replies. Sincerity always beats style. The key isn't expensive software or beautiful templates. It's delivering your email to the right inbox at the right emotional moment. Think of the last useful email you opened. Was it simple? No shiny logo, no barrage of CTAs, just someone who understood what you were going through and offered the right tip. That's the art. Not showcasing yourself, but making the reader feel understood. Part 3. The power of story, from mind to heart. In a world drowning in information, what makes people stop is not knowledge, but emotion. Stories are the most powerful tool for delivering messages and anchoring them in memory. When an email starts with even a small story, readers are immediately pulled in. They see themselves in it. They feel heard, understood. That's when the email stops being content and becomes a personalized experience. Unlike hacks or generic formulas, a focused story activates multiple areas of the brain: imagination, emotion, long-term memory. This makes emails not only easier to read, but easier to remember and apply. Top brands don't start with solutions. They begin with a journey, a real one that touches the heart, then offers advice. A young financial advisor once shared how he lost nearly all his savings due to a too-good-to-be-true investment. He recounted the fear, the lesson in controlling greed, and rebuilding with practical steps. No ads, no links, just a story. Replies surged fivefold because the story hit a nerve and sparked action. Remember, every customer is living their own story. Your job isn't to demand attention with data, it's to step in as the storyteller. Someone who's walked the path, stumbled, learned. Do that, and your emails become maps. The reader doesn't just read, they follow, learn, remember, and act. That's where strategy meets emotion in modern email. Part 4. Video and email. Deeper connection, greater clarity. Modern audiences are tired of words. Every day they read countless messages, reports, headlines. In that fatigue, video becomes a magical gateway to connect more deeply without saying too much. Video brings emotion, voice, tone, and expression, things text can't convey. When you embed video in email, you're not just informing, you're creating a virtual face-to-face experience. The best part? You don't need fancy gear to start. Your phone is enough to create compelling video. Many avoid filming out of fear of looking unprofessional, but it's authenticity that matters most. A selfie video with a quick tip, insight, or story outperforms any text-heavy or overly designed email. What counts is the message, not the camera angle. A public speaking coach tested this. Instead of slides or checklists, he filmed a short phone video about overcoming fear of eye contact on stage. The email had one link and a subject line: "How I used to tremble on stage." Open rates jumped 61% and video views surpassed expectations. Audiences saw a real moment, not academic content, but heartfelt sharing. Combining video with email opens a new layer of communication. Don't just write, watch the video. Embed the thumbnail image. When readers see your face, they feel presence, care, investment. That builds trust. And just adding video to your subject line drastically improves visibility in crowded inboxes. A small tweak, big shift. Part 5. Reuse old content. Work less, earn more. One of the smartest time-saving strategies in email marketing is to reuse what you already have. Many think constant new content is the key, but most of your best material still holds value if reframed correctly. Don't fear repetition, fear being forgotten. Email is not for showcasing weekly creativity, it's for nurturing awareness, and that requires strategic repetition. If you've produced blog posts, videos, podcasts, or webinars, you're sitting on gold. Curate them, write a compelling hook, and guide readers to the content via email. The magic? When the right content hits the right person at the right time, it's no longer old. It's perfectly timed value. That's why top marketers can build automated sequences that run for years from just a few weeks of setup. A behavioral psychologist once hosted a webinar series and recorded everything. Rather than leaving it to sit online, they clipped key insights, wrote catchy intros, and scheduled email releases over 8 weeks. The result? More views, more engagement, and a noticeable rise in consultation bookings. Nothing new was made, only optimized. Smart strategy isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Write one new email weekly and add it to your automation flow. In months, you've built a 24/7 lead nurturing machine. Mix in curated third-party content. Add your analysis, insight, or story. That's how you lead, not just relay. Part 6. Personalize through segmentation. Right message, right person. Not everyone on your email list has the same goals, needs, or journey. That's why personalization is no longer optional, it's essential. When you send the same content to everyone, you treat them as identical. But today's readers demand relevance. They want content tailored to their specific issues. If not, they go silent, unsubscribe, or worse, mark you as spam. Segmentation is the first step to precision. You can sort subscribers by product interest, stage of the buying journey, or past behavior. A new lead needs gentle explanation. A ready-to-buy prospect needs clarity and urgency. Send the right message at the right level, and you become a trusted guide, not an annoying salesperson. An online career training organization once ran 3 email tracks: newcomers, trial users, and ready-to-enroll students. They asked a simple question upon sign-up: what are you looking for? Based on responses, readers were placed in the right track. The result? Higher open rates and a 47% sales increase in 2 months. Speaking the right language earns attention naturally. Start small. A targeted lead magnet for each audience segment is enough to build differentiation. A free resource for topic A, another for topic B. That's the foundation of personalization. Even without complex automation tools, just tracking who downloaded what lets you plan relevant content. Segmentation isn't for big brands only, it's for any business serious about growth. Modern tools like MailChimp, Drip, or ConvertKit let you tag, filter, and automate. But tech isn't the heart of it. Mindset is. You're writing to real people, each with their story, hope, and challenge. When you send the right message to the right person, you're not selling. You're building trust, and trust is your most valuable asset. Part 7. List cleaning. The smaller, the stronger. Not everyone on your list still cares about what you send. The more inactive subscribers you keep, the weaker your campaign becomes. Low open rates, poor click rates, and worse, email platforms label you irrelevant. The result? Even loyal fans see you in spam. It's like shouting in a square. No one hears, even if you say what they need. The solution isn't more emails. It's better ones. A smaller but active list is far better than a massive, disengaged one. That's why regular cleanups, or scrubbing, matter. Start by removing those who haven't opened in 90 days. Then send a 4-email value-only series. Share insights, lessons, tools. No selling. It's your last chance to reconnect before saying goodbye. After months of silence from a group of ex-students, a communication skills center took action. No promos, just a warm "how have you been" email. Then a story about resolving conflict with a manager. Then a free checklist for effective meetings. Finally, if you're no longer interested, we'll stop bothering you. Result: 18% responded, list size shrank by 22%, but open rates more than doubled. Fewer, but better. Don't fear removing someone from your list. Every unresponsive address is a hidden cost. You pay for them, hurt deliverability, and miss real opportunities. Cleaning your list is energy protection. Keep only those eager to hear from you, and your results will soar. Marketing should not feel like a fight. It should be connection, effortless and right. Part 8. The new email marketing mindset, from selling to leading. Modern email marketing is no longer about how much you sell, but how deeply you connect. Shifting from closing to guiding changes everything. Today's readers are sharp. They know who's pushing products and who genuinely wants to help. To win this game, become a trusted companion. Effective emailers don't ask, "How do I get them to buy?" They ask, "How can this make them better?" When you deliver value consistently, trust accumulates. That trust makes people open your emails, read carefully, and buy. Not because they're convinced, but because it feels right. One reader shared, after 4 weeks of time management tips, she felt more supported than any full-length book. Email is your chance to create impact beyond revenue. It's where you plant ideas, inspire, and empower. When you stop writing to sell and start writing to lead, that's when sales happen. Not because of catchy headlines or clever buttons, but because people see you as a reliable guide. Once trust is built, purchase is the natural next step. Conclusion: email marketing isn't dead. Only shallow tactics are. Some claim that in the age of social media, no one reads emails anymore. That's a big mistake. Email remains a quiet battlefield where brands nurture trust inch by inch. But remember, spamming doesn't bring sales, and beauty doesn't guarantee results. Simplicity, storytelling, emotional video, precise segmentation, and the courage to clean your list, these are the real weapons. Still skeptical? Try it in the field. Let the results speak. Email marketing, quiet but built to last. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.